Here we go, winner bracket final. The winner will join the top 8 as the 7th player here in the Douyu TV Thunder and Fire Cup. We have Infi versus FoCuS. Infi defeated Lin 2-0. FoCuS defeated Hurricane Bow 2-0. So both undefeated today in Group D. Infi playing Night Elves once again. And we start on Northern Isles, a map that we haven't seen today, as it was a lot of Last Refuge, a lot of Terranas, a little bit of Twisted. But there we go. In a little. Yeah, Infi again, switching races. Resources are wrong. Swap. There we go. Infi the Chinese, switching races for Mass Tier 1. That's his Night Elf style. With the Keeper of the Grove, of course. He's very, very smart. Can play every race possible. So he just switches to things what's best. And Night Elf certainly the best against Orc at the moment. FoCuS here. Already interesting. No barracks. Shop first. So an harassing Blade Master. As there's not too much to creep anyway. Of course you can go green, green, green. As... that's kind of standard. You don't really want to creep this first. We will see here the Tuskars and the Ogre Magi are quite strong thanks to the normal damage and the Bloodlust that you can see here. So with Engine of War, it's doable, but we've seen this punished, especially by Lin versus Neutron. Oh, colors are wrong, sorry. Especially by Neutron. So how much damage can FoCuS do? FoCuS is blue and sorry, fixed. Keeper is out, so this should not be a deny, but the Peon is putting in some damage, causing a little more repair. Keeper gets the second experience as well, and once again the greater mana potion. Are you kidding me? But there's still damage against the Engine of War. Infi is about to lose this. FoCuS a little greedy, going for the Tuskar, gets the kill. Can he get the Engine of War as well? I think so. Wow, disastrous opening for Infi, as he's not level 2 and lost the Engine of War, so he can't entangle at the moment. The Huntress Hall is coming up, but Infi is also supply stuck thanks to the 21 supply kill. Continuing to creep to get this entangle, but FoCuS, relentless, trying to steal some more Murlocs. This Huntsman is his as well, so he's at 125 experience without creeping a single thing. And this Ice Murloc, or the Flesh Eater, is not being crept as well because Infi is too afraid to do this. Because he's afraid of another kill, so he can't produce any units. He's not teching. He's super low on lumber thanks to this repair. Great start for FoCuS. Whoa, 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 whoa. This harass play pays off so well.
A player's forces are
Barracks only now, so he's saving a lot of resources that are not going into grunts. No one got the boots yet. But a circlet and the dust, which is nice. So the archers are safe. But I think he's going into Huntress anyway. So he can rebuild the Blade Master item being picked up. Cloak of Shadows could be nice for the Shadow Hunter, for the Keeper actually. Did I say Shadow Hunter twice? You know what I mean. So grunts now. Tech is almost done. Burrows are there. Creeps are attacking whatever was built here. Was it the expansion already? Oh man. How did this happen? I didn't see anything. Not sure if he pulled them or if it was just weird aggro. And he continues to steal more stuff.
A player's forces are under attack.
Finally level 2 for the Keeper as well. Ring of Protection here. At least experience stolen. Haven't seen Infi manhandle this bad in a long time. Blade Master has to be careful of the stun, but he's losing that Wisp as well. What is happening here? Starting to creep now. Getting level 3, but FoCuS once again. Spirit Launch, Shaman TC play against the Huntress. And a lot of Treants, man. This is like 200 mana. The Blade Master still around. No Invul though, or no mana anymore. No Windwalk. So he's gotta be careful. The nice Muddy. And this is level 2 for him. But also the Entangle. He doesn't have mana. FoCuS, you were too greedy, my friend. Why are you still there? And again, an orc losing his first hero unnecessarily. It was Hurricane Bow before because he didn't check the inventory for the bigger mana potion.
A player's forces are under attack.
And now this Blade Master... Okay, he is a little lucky that the TC is out already. Oh man, this early was so good until this very point of the bigger mana potion. And now it's a lot of time for FoCuS. Mana Stone as well. Ouch! That gives him the spells for the expansion.
A player's forces are under attack.
So it's still okay for FoCuS. TC got level 2, Scroll of the Beast as well. Damage boost is always nice, going 2 Shaman into Lightning Shield. But the items of Infi, man. Phew. Alchemist as well. For the Acid Bomb. Applies to... Oh, not all 4, actually. It's a good level. Oh, Flute of Accuracy. Infi gets the nuts here. More range damage in an army full of range. Mana Stone for additional mana regen on a hero that heavily relies on this. And ouch. And this is going from bad to worse for FoCuS. He has to engage now to save this grunt. The number of hunters is not that big, but there's also no lightning shield. He misses the stun. Scroll of the Beast being used. He wants this keeper so bad. But he can't reach. Blade Master has mana, not using it here for Windbox, so he's blocked by his own grunts the entire time. What a wasted Scroll of the Beast. At least he saves the Shaman, but with 2 speed scrolls. Second Engine of War by Infi. He is at tier 2. FoCuS too sure of himself. Heroes are underleveled. They're not level 3. And the Keeper is level 4 already. Shop here 2. Expo starts. And what's the plan? Counter expansion? He wanted to creep this before, so maybe... But Infi is right in his face again. He caught the momentum swing so hard. So mirror image again. This turns into standard nowadays. Lucky boulder toss on the archer. With Purge you can do too much. Wow! The stun disabled by Entangle. What a play by Infi. He would have caught everything in this army. And FoCuS is losing more units. The reaction time. The TC just jumped into the air and the roots of the ground caught him there. So sick. So he comes in again, but there's more Entangle. And the TC is suffering so hard. Poison Ivy combo dispelled with the Purge. But you have to use it defensively for that, so you can't change that well. And the Blade Master is the sole damage. Like the grunts, they don't do too much. No lightning shield in because of the lack of mana everywhere, as he has to purge the entire time. FoCuS had such a gigantic lead, and he threw it all away with that Blade Master kill. Throw protection, stun, okay, but still no follow up. Hail Mary play, huh? Or nah, not even revealing. GG. Oh, FoCuS. That hurt to see. Everything went perfect in the first 4 minutes of the game. Edge of War dead. Experience stolen. Kept the Keeper on level 2 for a long time. But then miscalculating not only his own mana, but also the Keeper's mana. And then there's an Entangle, there's a FoCuS, there's an Owl, and there's a dead Blade Master. Whoa, Infi one map away from the playoffs. There was just no damage. And basically nothing. Levels were non-existent, items non-existent. Ouch, man. And we haven't seen Bloodlust once yet. That seemed to be so effective, but at the moment all Night Elves get stomped by this tier 1. Why no Creep Jack this week? Because Rocket Beans had to, like, an internal meeting or something, so they couldn't produce live. So we didn't do anything. And the items of Infi. That was 600 mana and the flute. Oh man, poor orcs today. Yeah, I understand that the tier 1 timing with mass is very good against the tier 3 tech, so it's not likely. But we have seen it before. But that was mostly against mountain giants, right? So maybe once you see the lores, you go tier 3. Because against them, you need the damage. Yeah, against this tier 1, it's crazy how Night Elf adjusted after next, where orcs seem to have a chance and were playing really good. But not today, really, except FoCuS versus Bow. That was very one-sided, but Infi makes them look like noobs. Thus far. But yeah, the items. There was so many entangles because of that, and so many treants because of that. Let's not forget about the items. The early was great, and if FoCuS can repeat this early and not lose the Blade Master, then let's see. Map number 2, lead for Infi, playoff points for Infi. And FoCuS has to strike back on his map. That is once again Terranistan. There was something wrong. Don't know what's wrong. Maybe you play a disc or something. Maybe there was a sound bug or... I don't know. So we try this again. Or maybe a caster was missing. It's also possible. So on this map, again, 6 tomes of experience, a lot of consumables, and with Infi's luck today, could be a big mana potion again. Like, this item this week, I don't know how it's possible to drop that often. It actually was in my very first paper I sent to Blizzard that these consumables must be nerfed. And they changed creep spots to make them drop more often. So that's how they react to my balance suggestions. So here we go. Map number 2, this time it starts. Really? Yep. FoCuS in the blue in the bottom right. Wants to avoid dropping to the lower bracket, of course. If you qualify as the winner of your group, you get a seemingly easier opponent in the playoffs. Thank you very much, Juikami, for the 10-month resub. Your suggestions are interesting. So Shadowhunter again, it was... Oh, question mark. It was very successful against Bo. Blade Master it is. Not going for this, as Infi was playing very, very smart against Lin's Shadowhunter, so I can totally understand this move of FoCuS, but Infi is playing this differently than he was against Lin. Not going for the shop creep. But the normal mercenary camp. What do you think we have to pay that Remo dyes his hair blonde again? Gotta ask him when he's back on Monday for the quarterfinals. So dual grunt, dual burrow, 4 grunt, Blade Master play. That's rare. First blood with an entangle. Infi a little slow with the lightning shield. He's not casting lightning shield because the wisp is in the trees. This is a bad creep. I sound like a sheep. Bad. There it is with the lightning shield out of the tree. It finally triggers. So this is a very good moment for the Blade Master to harass this. What a mistake! Blade Master reveals himself, takes out the wisp here. Engine of War taking a lot of damage. He can't creep this really with all the frost armor on it. Here we go. Another creep steal and the gauntlets go to FoCuS. How to creep this now? Can he kill this? There's no wisp. And the grunt is coming. He kills the Engine of War again. Of course there's Entangle. But that means no treants. Infi gets wrecked in the early once more. Forced into Entangle. Lost the Engine of War. I mean, it's coming back up now, but late. And it all started with a bad lightning shield. That was a mess. That cannot happen on pro level to not get the lightning shield. So Infi came back from a position like this before. And again he messes it up. He has no treants. He doesn't have the damage. He gets the berserkers now and the mercenaries now to make up for it. But he has to tank with his Keeper of the Grove. Reveal now. Finally lightning shield, but it's way too late. Wind of mana stealing only, and the Blade Master comes in. Oh, ouch. This is the town portal. Right click. Right click. There is Windwalk. Not going for it. Entangle. Not breaking out of this. Oh, if he entangles and the lightning shield is still running, that's dangerous. Windwalk used. That's his last one though. Doesn't want to be entangled again and lose the Blade Master. But he's greedy as well.
A player's forces are under attack.
But okay. If you can't get the Keeper, then go for the units, and that works well with the Archer kill. Is he blocked again? Close. There's another entangle. Blade Master kept this town portal, so he can go back with his level 2. Can go back with his level 2. He wants to bait the next entangle. There we go. 13 HP. Okay, but damage done. Hero alive. Kept him from level 2. This first initial creep spot is a disaster.
Forces are under attack.
Attacking now. Huntress now. Okay, but FoCuS at tier 2. Gets the Lodge. Gets the TC. Gets the upgrades for the grunts. And now he starts creeping. For his level 3. For critical strike. Oh, he went for critical strike actually. No mirror image this time. Maybe goes for it on level 3 or so.
A player's forces are under attack.
But Infi doesn't really care. 300% mercs. Go for the expansion and Pendant of Energy. What's his item luck today? It's insane. Let's Scroll of the Beast for FoCuS. Always a nice thing to have. Also pretty tanky with his inventory here. 8.6 armor. Actually, the 6 armor isn't a flat number. It's also 6 point something. Okay, 5 point something now. FoCuS got the dust, right? So he can't reveal the Blade Master. Trying to steal the Tunneler. And he got it. And the Claw! Infi, man, that was preventable. It was fairly easy to play around that. There were like 8 units. Can easily focus it.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ah, yeah, he got ult. But he didn't... Okay, there was an ult. Sorry. Didn't see that ult. So yeah, not necessary to go for the dust. But okay, Blade Master sees the second engine of war. Cripples the production. Is it enough damage with this claw? No. Better safe than sorry. Entangle again. This time no TP. Staffs out. No alchemist. So no armor reduction. So that's fine. TC, claws +6 and parry up damage and sustainability. Okay. So this time we go tier 3. Shamans are coming already. Orb of Lightning, so good. Bloodlust, so good. There's no dispel except wisps. You can't sacrifice wisps all the time. With an expansion, maybe. TP and heal scrolls. Again, 2 shaman into adapter like that. And tier 3 is almost done. Oh, this Blade Master is gonna be a machine with the Orb of Lightning.
A player's forces are under attack.
Stealing the invul is also nice to break the entangle as he goes level 2 Windwalk. And as he needs the damage of level 2 crit, you can't go for mirror image that way. Prevents the expo. So he got an Engine of War and he got the Entangled Gold Mine.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Bloodlust is coming, boys. So much damage on this Blade Master with Bloodlust. He has 1 Dispel. Well, 2. But you need it against Lightning Shield as well. And he parks the Blade Master here. So cool. He can't mine. As soon as he starts entangling, Blade Master will cripple this. Level 3 TC as well. Decent mana on the Shaman. Especially with the Master upgrade, which is not done yet though. And no reinforced defenses. Maybe that's a little greedy of FoCuS. Opens it up. Opens up an opportunity for Infi to come back in this game somehow. Entangle on this Headhunter, but here's the Blade Master. Level 4 for the Keeper of the Grove. He has a TP and FoCuS trying to force this. Is supply stuck already? Mass repair stun coming. Oh, nice. Dodges that stun with the invul. With the TP. Jesus. But super important for FoCuS to keep this Orc Burrow up. Can go for upgrades now as Bloodlust is done. Burrow is coming back. Reinforced defenses, I think, is an enormous upgrade here. That he absolutely should prioritize now. Otherwise, Infi can do this again and again and again. Plays Keeper solo, by the way. No Alchemist. Just mass hunts Keeper. Is it orb time? No, a tiny Great Hall time. Whoa, 700 gold, roundabout. No Bloodlust yet. Infi is making his way over, but mostly just for creeping for level 5. Has an invul this time. If there's a desync in audio and video, just refresh. It's not on my end. So counter expo by FoCuS is done. Level 4, but is there a TP or something? No. He has to fight his way out. Here's the stun. Here's Bloodlust. Here's the lightning shield. This is so much damage. Invo potion triggered. Bloodlust also on the berserkers. There's damage everywhere, but also the hunches. Healed by the heal scroll. They have a bit of sustain here without our upgrades though. Nice entangle against the keeper, so he can't use his lightning shield too well. But there's no TP. Nothing on the keeper side. Backstab and right click. Down we go. Another big stomp. A lightning shield would have been great there. Same goes for purges. FoCuS down to 40 supplies. It's still 45 for Infi, but the Blade Master can just handle this alone, I think. Going for the berserker. He's going absolutely batshit crazy with this bloodlust. Gloves of Haste would be nice as well. 92 critical strike. Everything is low here with the endurance, or you can run away. There's no disable in terms of entangle. And the expo for FoCuS is running. That's what it's all about. This bro, man, he's so greedy. Not repairing, not going reinforced defenses. So now we have an orb. We have extra purge. We have no mana on the TC. That's a problem. So Infi, what's your reaction to this? Keeper back from the altar. That takes forever. FoCuS just mining gold. More shaman, more bloodlust. Used a bunch of mana for this. But with master training, you have quite some mana regen. Infi now with mass hunts only. Not even upgrades. TC in for the stun. There's no dispel and he's not going for lightning shield. Quite surprised. Maybe he just wants bloodlust all the time. Purge and another kill and another kill. Nice play by FoCuS. Infi way too greedy. But Infi also 1,200 gold. This done. Maybe not necessary, but with clarities. Guess it's fine. Infi more moonworlds. Why is he not rebuilding stuff? An invul is absolutely necessary, of course. Now he's going back to 50. Not going to a shop, not going for a TP, not going for a potion. There we go. That was necessary. He gets all of it now. Blade Master Wisp killed. First one, second one, level 4. Level 2 crit. Not playing the safe with mirror image. But nice position. If he can hide the headhunters behind the burrows, I guess. Blade Master takes quite some damage, but here's the lightning shield again. There's an invul, there's a potion. That should be fine, and the hunters are just falling. This damage with this attack speed is surreal. Critical strike twice in a row. Keeper falls. GG. FoCuS equalizes this. Very good play on Terranas. Especially the early. Like, usually, as a Night Elf, this is not possible to fuck up this creep that hard. Not on pro level, not in a winner bracket final of a group. Admirable by Infi to stay in this game. Maybe half a year ago he would have dropped immediately. And GG out. The Infi meme embracing this. But yeah, 1-1, we go full distance for the top spot of Group D. And thank you very much, Firsters, for the sub. And ID Tentero with the 100 bits. Thanks for that as well. And Bloodlust was surreal. Like, against only Huntress, even with an Expo, you can't dispel the Wisps all the time. No way. No way. So Bloodlust on Berserkers and Blade Master is really good. But Infi, that was... Yeah. We go into Echo Owls now. Thank you, Sean Wrightum, for another 100 bits from your side. Much appreciated. Infi, he says. So, we load in, deciding game of this. So, since it's Echo Owls, I really wonder what FoCuS is playing. Usually a Blade Master. But nowadays, we don't know, man. We don't know. So, this is all good. Infi in the red in the upper left of Echo Owls. FoCuS starting in the upper right. Once again as Orc, not switching races as Infi does. So, what's the build for FoCuS? I mean, for Infi it's pretty clear. It's Keeper Hunts expansion. He always plays this and he's very successful with it. So, that should be fine. But FoCuS. What is it? Shadow Hunter, Blade Master, Farseer. We saw quite a few Farseers here recently. Maybe just as a surprise that there's no Blade Master. We even saw a Naga first by Fly, which is not happening here because we have the Alta first. But yeah, even that is a possibility for Orcs nowadays. And it's a Farseer. My money would have gotten on that as well. One borrow so far, no shop. And it is, of course, Keeper with one Archer and then Huntress transition. The Farseer plays today were not that great. Yeah, the Naga was against Undead, that's true. The Farseer plays today weren't that effective compared to what we've seen at Next, especially.
A player's forces are under attack.
But he can be great with Chain Lightning, and especially the level 3 wolves. Which I always thought can easily be dispelled, but apparently not. Rotterdam always knew. So, Keeper creeping starts. This time it goes a little better than before, as he doesn't have to care about the lightning shield. Also the claws, nice. So, Farseer actually decent this ring against the archer shots to have a little bit more armor. By the way, why is Blizzard not putting the full armor there? It's not like 3.0 here, it's like 3 point something. So would love to see that changed. As it is in the bonus armor. If you... Whoa! I haven't seen that yet. That's so nice. Not in pro play at least. On ladder, yes. In pro play, no. Cutting out the trees and these guys are blocked. What a smart way by Infi to get level 2. That's such a cool play, man. I didn't expect this from Infi, as he's usually not an innovator of creep routes and stuff. But yeah, big experience, big consumable, and uncontested. This should work on several other spots as well, right? Like Last Refuge or something? Not so sure. But FoCuS will never know. FoCuS with the mercenaries, both players with cool plays here. In this deciding game of the group, of the winner bracket of the group. Is he creeping? Seems like it. So FoCuS can creep this. Talisman again, a tanky item, which he doesn't want. He has the Shadow Priest against the Entangle. But Infi has level 3, and he stole a unique spot here, and he stole a spot off of FoCuS side of the map. But he lost a lot of mana, so I don't think an engagement is advisable for Infi now. As there's no Treant remaining. Oh, second claw. Cool place. Tier 2, 60%. Infi's doing the same. Huntress Hall actually a little late. Like, he's not playing his normal stuff. He's not playing the Mass Huntress. Going into Archers. Doing something different. I saw this like 2 or 3 times by Infi. Usually it's always Mass Tier 1.
A player's forces are under attack.
And he gets the second unique spot as well. 12 o'clock gone. 6 o'clock gone. FoCuS will have quite a problem to level his units up. Or his heroes up. There's no dust. Does Infi buy it? Dust is still up for grabs. Both have the resources. Not going for it. Infi snipes the Shadow Priest. FoCuS a little slow with that micro. Chain Lightning kills one archer. Gets a follow-up on the second one, but it's only 2 archers. It's okay. And hello Alchemist. Hello Acid Bomb. Hello Poison Ivy. This Berserker is insta-dead. But okay, quite a few more kills for FoCuS as well. 31 supply will go down to 27 most likely. Or can he save that one to the Wound Wells? One more hit! Oh, last second save. Tier 3 rush this time. For the very first time I'm seeing this from Infi against a Bestiary Lodge build. Also something new. Shadowhunter second, Bestiary Lodge. Usually it's Bestiary Totem or Lodge only. And he saw that being crept now, and he's wondering, like, when the F did you do that? He got level 3 in a bit, that's nice, but the Shadowhunter has a problem now. Like, this camp is gone, this camp is gone. He basically has the gold mine and the turtles, and can hope for a ton of experience, of course, always, but the Alchemist is in a way better position. He still has his mercenary camp, he still has the Murloc camp, he still has the expansion as well. So second hero level wise, this should be a lot better for Infi. If it's not getting stolen. Shadowhunter with the circlet, shop control by FoCuS for the invul, which is ready in a bit. No need for a heal scroll at the moment, I guess.
A player's forces are under attack.
There we go. So, double lores. Mountain Giants immediately. No Dryads, no Dispel. Serpent Wards first, by the way. Heal Wave second. Infi didn't decide on a second spell yet. It's only Acid Bomb, as you can see in the upper left. So it's Raiders Shaman.
Players' forces are under attack.
No love for the walkers, as it seems. I called it quite early that walkers might not be the best thing against Night Elf anymore. I mean, of course the Dispel is great. But against Treants and Entangle, Shaman are pretty good as well. Especially if you can go for Shadow Priests too. So, Chain Lightning against the Wisps. This is no staff? FoCuS, like what? I can just walk out, I guess. Could have blocked this maybe. So we saw very, very flashy plays in the mid game. Now things have started to settle a little. Everybody is gearing up for that 50 supply army. Infi not expanding is very rare. And it will take some time for the Mountain Giants. I did not take a look at the lores if the upgrades are ready.
A player's forces
Don't
are
think
under
so.
attack.
So he parks them in the main. not get killed. Level 3 Shadow Hunter. Massive. Kodo is coming for more damage. And catapults? No tier 3 catapults. Or demolishers, rather. Okay, upgrades now. Hardened skin. No resistance skin, but you don't really need it against only chain lightning. Like, viewers have asked for demos since forever. FoCuS is playing it now. Double Demolisher. And he's just making his way over with 2 peons even. There's no Spirit Link, so I guess it's a shop and, I don't know, trying to tower as well. 2 Mountain Giants. Is his upgrade finished? Yes, it is, or he cancelled it. Not 100% sure. Can he eat one of those? There's an end snare. Whoa, that's a mighty, mighty dinner he got there. A Mountain Giant in the stomach of a Kodo. This will take forever. Untangle kills the ground, but of course it's out of the fight, so he can't taunt at the moment. Alchemist is level 3 with 2 rings, but still taking a lot of damage. Heal spray, not sure if it's absolutely necessary. The end snare catches him by surprise. Taunt being used, but staff out. So that one is safe. But what about the Keeper? Should be forced into a town portal if there's another end snare soon. Oh, this demo walking into the Night Elf army, killed immediately. And the Raider most likely down as well. Doesn't perch against this. Here we go. The Kodo so low. How long does it take until it's devoured? Grubby, do you know? It was full HP, I think. Like 1,500 HP or so. Like it's basically a living stone. How do you digest the stone? But alright, Demolisher, towers. Teika, are you watching? Oh, Heal Scroll saves this Kodo. Mountain Giant is back. Okay, 10% damage gone and the Mountain Giant is back. Engine of War gets killed. The first tower is up. A lot of piercing damage. Here comes the normal damage. This tower falls. Chain Lightning rattling through the rest of the army. Keeper close to level 5. The Farseer is absolutely not. Again, the Serpent Ward's in the back, but it's all melee. They don't do too much. The Alchemist is just storming through the front line, getting to the back of the casters here. Mountain Giants are falling though. 12 supply about to die. Casters are safe for now. The Serpent Wards are putting in the damage, but he would love to have a heal wave. He has the heal wave. He's not using it though. The Demolisher has a nice position in the far back. Oh, sorry for the zoom in that happens with the mouse wheel. Another kill by Infi here. He needs healing. He needs healing ASAP. No shop coming, but also no Wellspring upgrade. Thank you, oh my god, for the sub. The siege continues. More demos coming. One tower's gone. Oh, that Chain Lightning was nice against the Wisps. Didn't burn too much, but the Grunts will fall. And that's a level 4 Alchemist. Heal spray just got better, but if he kills the MGs, it's like 12 supply gone. Doesn't have the damage anymore, as it seems. With the moonwells everywhere. Uh-oh, Entangle. TP out. This tower push doesn't work. He has to abandon this without killing the Mountain Giants. Ouch. Infi holds this. Has super strong heroes now. 5 and 4. Orb. 5 Mountain Giants. It's so many. Well, in theory, I don't know if the upgrade is done now, but he could go into mass Kodos and eat them all. He doesn't have tier 3, so Wyvern is not really an option. You need Envenomed Spears to really do damage against them. And I'm, again, like, this was already a mistake by FoCuS against Moon on Terranas Standard next, not building a shop. Everything is healed back up. Everything, like, this is... This is 8,000 HP. Nice heal wave by FoCuS though. Mana available, but no resource. Well, it has the resource, but doesn't want to go use it. Acid bomb again. I would love to snipe that Kodo, and it's so easy with Entangle, but there was a protection bodyguard shaman for the purge. That should be a kill. Easy loss. I mean, a lot of mana invested, yeah. There's not much damage in Infi's army, of course, as it is Mountain Giants. But Keeper Alchemist. Infi has an expansion, by the way. Didn't mention this before. And here we go. Shadowhunter is kind of surrounded, at least by a taunt, and he dies. He's trying to get the revenge kill on the Keeper, but there's a TP. Raiders don't do anything against this. Trying to go for mass and snares and hero focus, but against an invul, against the TP, that's not really... And of course against heal spray as well. It's not really doable. Stabs him out. He's gonna be back soon. Trying again with the Alchemist, but also a town portal on the second hero. I think he swapped it before. I'm not too sure. And focus fire against 5 Mountain Giants is not really possible. Even the Raiders tank damage now. This Alchemist with also like 7 armor. 7+ armor. It's too much. With siege damage against hero armor? Nah. And everything is going good. FoCuS stays in this, but it's a little desperation. As it's 50 supply, 1,000 gold again. And he just pushes with the Keeper alone. And of course, Mountain Giants not only go for tanking out for tanking damage, but also great in clobbering down buildings. This is the last remaining hope that FoCuS has in him. No TP anymore on the Keeper, but, you know, stabs. TP on the Alk. Heal spray against this tiny piece of damage he has. And Infi advances to the playoffs as, on paper, the second human player after TH. But both of them were playing Night Elves in this tournament. So, yeah, taking this with a grain of salt. But nice from Infi that he's not the Night Elf one-trick pony anymore. But switching it up. Usually expansion mass hunts, this time no expansion, rushing Mountain Giants. And the creeping was surreal. This creep route with the Keeper of the Grove was so good. Stealing the marketplace, stealing the Murlocs, getting the shop. That was just really good. And if you can't get to level 5 heroes, but your opponent is, that's hard. That's really hard. So we get a rematch from the winner bracket semi-final, as we have for the 3rd time here now. As it is going to be FoCuS versus Bo. FoCuS destroyed Bo in 20 minutes. There was no chance for the Night Elf, but Hurricane Bo defeated Lin. And you don't do that every day, and you don't do that if you're a weak player. So maybe that was the spark that ignites the Hurricane Bow fire that makes him motivated enough to be able to take out FoCuS as well. And maybe FoCuS losing against Infi quite hard on 2 maps. Maybe a little desperate now. We go into a little break, and we're going to be right back with the last session of today as FoCuS is facing Hurricane Bow for the playoffs. See you in a bit.